I feel her presence. There you are, Eve!
Boss, you killed a child.
Amazing. Mission complete.
I
That
didn't.
right there is why you're the
Or
best,
did I?
boss. The one and only.
Alright, we're back here. Where is our good friend? We have to talk to
What
him
can I
today.
do for you?
Oh yeah, you have a ton of
I'm going
lore.
to the Grand
Yeah,
to
we have
read.
a ton of lore.
I'm gonna settle things with Hyde.
New York has been overrun by the Twisted. The remaining
Nuking it
troops
didn't
are
work.
waiting at the Grand Babel, but
But what?
I love how they keep giving
there are
the like higher
countless
levels of
Twisted
Babel.
headed towards the Grand Babel.
We're gonna fight the
troops have
Zeta Babel
lost even
at the
in
end.
Zeta Babel kind of goes hard though.
Merely making it to Hyde Bore may be a feat.
Hyde
I've made up
Boar.
my mind.
High Boar.
I wouldn't
Hyde
dream of
Bore.
stopping you. This is my chance to examine you and your abilities. After extensive analysis, the results show that the new life forms are in no way related to the Twisted we're used to seeing. They have completely different roots and are an entirely different species.
Great, thanks for letting me
And
know.
they're fighting each other. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. The Twisted that built the Babel and the High Ones that have the ability to transform into people are fighting for the right to survive.
Hyde Bore.
If the High Ones were cunning enough to have been controlling the CTI, the question becomes why he entered the Grand Babel. What is he after?
What is
The
Hyde
Babel's
Boar's
a giant
endgame?
supervised system.
And he's using it to go back to the past.
This is the plot of Kamen Rider Deno, by the
I
way.
need to ask
Really? Going back in time?
Yeah, it's going into people's bodies and then using their memories to go back in time.
Oh, that's actually sick, though.
Yeah, it is.
Powerful.
I wanna watch
Deno's
that
really
right
Deno's really good. It's just that I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
all
need
the
like
movie
I don't
side
need like
media.
Funny Rider.
The most powerful.
Yeah, I
of all.
understand.
Yes.
Hyde Boar has
All
killed many
they're at
Twisted
war
in mere
with the
seconds.
Twisted. That doesn't mean they'll side with us.
Ah, yeah.
Aya, you've fought against Twisted that resemble humans. Isn't that correct?
And every time, the world changed.
Those were the High Ones. A new race with incredible powers that even
Okay.
diminish those of the Twisted.
I love the power scaling going on.
Yeah.
Barely resemble the Twisted at all.
Do they infect humans?
It is very, like,
Looks that way.
shown in anime. We're introducing a new
Yeah.
villain,
Yeah,
and he instantly
there
kills
there
the
are more
previous one.
Saiyans. They're way more powerful than me.
Yeah.
Come in contact with something that eats away at their soul. They soon complete their transformation, but until then, it would be impossible to tell them apart from other humans.
You know what's fucked up? I think I played all of 7R between recording sessions.
You said the Babel is an overdrive system. Are you
Wait, what do you
positive?
say? Sorry.
I think I played all of
The remains
7R
of
Yeah, you did.
previous
this
Babel
this recording
structure.
session and the last
Although
one.
they differ in
Yeah, you did.
parts,
That's
the
crazy.
basics are the same.
Good game.
The one responsible
game.
for creating the CTI device is.
Hide.
Is.
Why would the Babel need to be
Okay.
so big?
An enormous amount of energy is required for them to go far into the past and remain there for some time. The size of the device required would be proportional to.
This is so much. We're not even like on to the next page.
But why would the Twisted create such a thing?
I think.
I don't think so.
Instinct, perhaps. After analyzing the DNA of the Twisted, I found evidence that they have the ability to travel back in time.
So basically, they're a mysterious life
It really is Deno.
born in the far future.
Oh my god.
Blindly trying to get to the past.
Yes, that's exactly it. Oh, you're far more intelligent than the others.
Okay.
Was the one we just read the emergence of the high ones or the Babel? I think it was the Babel.
After hearing your
Um,
story,
I don't know.
ran some
Yeah.
information
Oh,
through
God,
the database
yeah.
and found a few things linking the high ones.
And
Well, Hyde Bohr, Kyle Madigan, Gabrielle Mancini, and Emily Jefferson all interacted with each other. All of this happened before you lost your
What if
memory.
we're actually a high
what's
one?
the story on Emily?
At one point,
Oh, I
Adam
bet.
and Eve went to the same school, but there are no records after
I
that.
don't even know what's fucking going on anymore.
Together?
Okay, at least that one was short.
How did the
Yeah, I'm
High
gonna do
Ones
that.
come to be?
I have no clue.
You're lying.
Scientists never state anything without evidence.
If you don't want to tell me.
Okay.
Did you notice anything when you were fighting the High Ones?
A memory.
Huh?
A memory of Eve.
Oh, how fascinating. When I acquire her, when we
Oh my.
inquire
Shut the
about
fuck up!
the one
You have got to
mystery
kill
is
yourself, my
Isabella.
man.
Oh my
The Babel
god.
couldn't have had its own will. It's merely a device.
They
Wow.
called it Isabella. The Babel tried to take over both Cray and Eve.
According to the files, Isabella was born in 2003. She was the only daughter of Thelonious Cray. She died in a car accident in 2006.
Wait, she was in an accident in 2006?
It's strange indeed. The Babel didn't exist back then.
But Cray believed that was his daughter. Something doesn't add up.
Perhaps the file is incorrect.
My story. You believe me when I say the world has changed.
Of course. One day you came back to us with memories no one else has. But to forget everything that happened between us is unfortunate.
Shut up!
Okay.
But I didn't dive into the past. And still, things have changed.
That is odd. The Twisted are like a tsunami coming at us from the future. And the dam that was supposed to hold the water in place has been broken.
The water broke?
So Kyle and the others were the dam?
What does he mean by this?
Waves erode time. My theory is
My
flawless.
theory is flawless.
So,
Oh my god.
what was our relationship like?
Exactly like it is now.
I would do anything for you. Anything.
Okay, we're finally done with that.
Oh wait, I don't have money.
When should I start Last Order, by the way?
You can start it whenever.
Okay,
We're
I'll start
we're
it.
gonna go through our email. I need you to find whatever information you can pertaining to the time-space distortion that occurred when the Twisted showed up. The chief thinks it might have been something like a wormhole. Okay?
Are we doing all the emails today?
I don't know. Up to you. Dr. Brandon.
Whatever
Blank
works.
here. It's been a while, hasn't it? I understand there are some things you'd like to know about Ayabrea's abilities, but I'm bound by a strict NDA. There's nothing I can really tell you. Well,
Oh, this was done by Madhouse?
Yeah,
Oh my god, okay.
maybe there's one thing. Aya's existence doesn't exactly fly in the face of the theory you presented a while back. It doesn't discredit your argument denying the feasibility of time machines. Ever since Einstein, scientists have been preoccupied with the question of what time actually is. You could call it the Great Time Machine debate, and I expect it will continue. Aya isn't likely to provide conclusive evidence for time travel because she actually hasn't gone to the past. I know this isn't a very scientific thing to say, but the only thing that travels back in time is her psyche. So you can relax and continue to focus on your equations. Looking forward to the day we can work together again.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
The best news ever. Dear Owl Eyes, haven't seen you since Gabby's funeral. Are you in London now, or maybe somewhere in the Middle East? Man, getting a fix on your location is harder than sneaking into the White House. Then again, security here in the States isn't all it's cracked up to be, as you know.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm writing today with the best news you'll hear all week. Some Twisted showed up at the FBI yesterday and killed the boss man.
The boss
Hunter
man.
Owen, you know, the guy who brought roses to Gabby's funeral. This should make life at the CTI so much easier. Fact is, I was so fed up with the bastard that I was thinking of asking you to deal with him. Not that you'd accept my pocket change in lieu of your usual 500k fee. Talk to you again soon.
He's gonna assassinate Columbo.
He was gonna assassinate Columbo.
Is this Blank writing this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Subject, Ayabrea's night. Dr. Wilson?
Dr. Wilson from House?
Yeah, please write an analysis of Ayabrea's nightmare from a psychological standpoint. As I mentioned earlier, she's been having the same dream over and over. Now she's claiming she's actually seen this girl that shows up in her dream. If this is a symptom of some kind of mental illness, and Aya's in critical condition, we're gonna have to find some way of letting her recuperate. The attached document outlines her most recent behavior. Hoping to hear from you soon. The sacrifice incident. Fatalities, including missing persons 294, persons rescued 42. Postscript. After the death of the young and charismatic vocalist Ginger, remember how the media latched onto the poor little orphan makes good story? Going on about her vast riches and posthumous royalties and keeping the rumor mill spinning on a daily basis? Well, they found her will at her house written in her own hand. It said, "I leave everything I have to the less fortunate children." But do you think the media'd pick up a heartwarming story like that? Not when there's money to be earned in cheap gossip and innuendo. As the late Cray would have put it, those shit heels are the lowest of the low.
Shit heels.
Okay. Subject, Emily. To Blank. Dr. Blank, I've obtained new intel on Emily Jefferson. I'll include it here for your review. As I told you yesterday, Emily Jefferson is the daughter of British banking tycoon Christopher Jefferson. She attended the State University of New York for 2 years, starting at age 14 as part of an advanced placement college study program. Thanks, Jamie.
Wow. Wait.
What's up?
I have a screenshot I need to send to you.
Okay, got it.
Famous last words.
Such an average squad can't defeat me.
Oh, Zach. Oh yeah, which one were we on? Yeah, Jamie.
Hey Jamie, I received a reply from the military concerning the signs of decline spotted in the Spanish Harlem 3 days ago.
3 days ago? Cray died?
And I want him back. According to the written response attached, the Babble's shell, roots, and orbs are all about 30% weaker than when it had first sprouted. But since I'm not optimistic enough to believe all of the half-assed research the Army puts out, I'm gonna need you guys to double-check. According to the calculations, the Babble's weakening due to depleted nutrition? I don't necessarily want you to go into this with any bias, but it'd be great if you could pay special attention to the pipes, orbs, and other organs dealing with the Babel's energy systems. Much appreciated. I love that he has good email etiquette.
Yeah, of course.
Jamie, you mean there's absolutely no data on Eve Brea? Not a drop? So there isn't even any record that Aya ever had a sister? If we've dug through every agency we can get our hands on and still haven't found any trace of Kyle Madigan, he either doesn't exist or he's not human. Take your pick. You're my last resort. I don't care what you have to do to get it. Just scrape together whatever info on Kyle you can find.
Oh, there's more?
Dear Dr. Weinberg, I was intrigued by your response to the data I sent over the other day. It's reasonable to infer that the minute tremors exhibited by the juvenile Babel at Grand Central are due to the rapid growth and development of its pipes, thought to circulate nutrition. Until today, the Babel was believed to have been a plant-based life form, but if we follow your line of reasoning, we'll need to begin analyzing it from an animal-based point of view as well. If the Babel really is one single animal, its range of functions is more diverse than we'd thought. It might not exist solely as a nest for Twisted after all. We'll have to conduct experiments on the Babel itself if we want to approach this on the molecular, biological, and genetic levels. Thank you very much. I'll send over the data as soon as it's ready.
He's so
This
polite.
is the last one.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Dr. Wilson, thanks for your reply. I took a look at Aya's charts. So your examination led you to believe that her nightmares may be a part of her lost memories? That's a little out there, don't you think? Now, you're with the CTI, so I'm sure you already know this, but once you're taken over by a Twisted, you can never go back to being human. It's all twisted,
It's all twisted all the time.
But the girl in Aya's nightmare has a twisted head and a normal human body. She's like some half-human, half-beast centaur. Or was it a minotaur? I'm not up on my Greek myths.
That's such a him line. He would say this.
Plus, Aya says she saw her in real life, too. There's gotta be something wrong with her if she's seeing things that aren't there, right? Let me know when you get any new data on Aya. I'm worried about her. Yeah, we'll call it with those, and then we'll do the notes and other stuff after 5.
Last Order is really funny because it's like 2005, so this is like before Crisis Core, and like I think maybe before Advent Children.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
might
like
be.
Contemporary with before Crisis. So it does look like before Crisis.